Hi friends, Civic Mouse here. Just want to say thank you all for tuning in and watching the video. We're right at about 200 subscribers, which is freaking crazy. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but keep doing this stuff. Please let me know in the comments, I guess, anything you would like to see from me. Do you want to see other champions than Malz? Who knows? But Malz is the guy for me, and thank you guys. Appreciate that. Enjoy the video. Yes, we are. Hi friends, Civic Malz here, bringing you a 5v5 ranked flex game. I was just playing with a bunch of my buddies. You know, we had some buddies come on that don't normally play, so when they're on, we all got to get together. You know. This game is basically just gonna be. We're gonna do it's a VOD review more than anything, so it's gonna be, I guess, more casual, and we'll kind of just see how. And just see how it works. So let me do this. Let me unlock it real quick. Trying to set up for some kind of invade. My buddy who really wanted to a Skarner. I mean, we do have a pretty solid Thresh Skarner invade, but you know, it is what it is. We're going through. It gets kind of nutty here. You got people going in. People who just disregard everything. We'll just keep on walking in. Yeah. So we're pinging that. At this point, we're pinging to keep following one person or the other. I see my Anivia is kind of going out, so I try and help out. We provide a lot of damage. So I flash, get in, almost get the kill. Yeah. Get him right at the edge. They kill Caitlyn. Talia's at like 0 HP. Beautiful flash, and then the auto attack gets to get through, so they get another kill. But, I mean, overall, I'm going to die. Pantheon's mid lane, as I found out right when I got back into lane. I thought it was Sway, but he's doing support. So that's something a bit of a weird. But we're just trying to waste this time because I know I have TP and he just has Ignite that he used. So I know instantly when I get up, I'm just TPing to the tower. Since I had one kill, I was able to get boots. I'm doing just the very basic, did I pull it out? Yeah. Comet, Mana Flow Band, Transcendence, Gathering Storm, Futures Market, Cosmic Insight. So it's very typical Malzahar gameplay. Just trying to go through and build burn and then cooldown reduction. So as you can see here, I'm 1-1, he's 1-0. Some things that you should note while playing against a Pantheon is that he has a very good, level 2. Technically level 3 if he gets his jump. So he's either looking to just farm and then throw his spear when he can. So try and avoid that when your spell shield is up. If he knocks out your spell shield, you gotta back up just a little bit. So typical farming. Nothing's too crazy going on. I'll speed it up a little bit here. But Anivia versus Sion top lane. That's just gonna be a farm lane. The real kill lane is going to be down here against Wei and Jin, because Wei has an easy proc of an ability to have Jin try and throw out a W. But yeah, right now I'm kind of using the lane pressure to my advantage. I got out first, as you'll recall. I got the TP first. So just go in here. I was going to maybe throw a ward or just check to see what was going on with my buddies over there. Maybe help get the Spire. I guess not. Oh, I'm going to do it. I won't do it. Yeah. To help get the Spire. I mean, if anything, good. We got a kill. So if anything, Skarner can have more movement speed there, or we'll know if it blinks to red that someone else is already just there. So we're playing that. He's trying to get the Scuttlebug. Might want to come in. I have to start trying to conserve mana because I really barely have enough for like one ability, which I throw out. I'm trying to get him to walk towards me. Anything so that, Skarner can catch up. Which, yeah, so at this point, Pantheon's just trying to go just for me. So I'm trying to bait him into maybe staying to throw out an ability. It seems like he was trying to look still. Does he have Phase Rush? No way. He has Conqueror. What was that? But anyways, we get a kill here. Talia's just trying to help push the wave in. I didn't back here because I don't have TP. I'm hoping that I can hit this minion one time, back up. Even if I don't get it, it gets the spread on, which allows me to get the Voidlings. Get that minion. She took a turret shot because she hit me with her ability, her E, and then Skarner comes back in. He wants to get the kill. He's telling me, he's like, I got this, I got this. So I'm trying. I really can't do anything, so it's all up to him. They get the flash, so that's fine. Perfectly fine. Okay, good. I see that Pantheon's here, so I'm just running. So he's just trying to fake it, that he doesn't see, or fake that there's no ward there, but he actually does. Jumps in. Does my buddy get out? All he's got to do is dodge this ability. He doesn't dodge it, but he still gets the move speed, so he should be out. Yeah. So he's out. Wei is just raining carnage down above, below. And that's that. So we're gonna get back into lane. Not a whole lot. Burning up a passive. This Scion is starting to play kind of like an inting Scion. He's got 2 deaths already. So he's doing the bow strat. So he's gonna purposely be useless to kill. And then he's gonna go and split and hit up some top waves. But right now, I guess right now what I'm thinking about, you know, it's 6 minutes into the game. We're about level 6. Try to find a way I can shove and go bot. I see that he's lower on health, so we might have to recall. We catch Talia trying to walk up, so we immediately go to where it's safe. Skarner's there, wants to go in. My boy is hitting him with the stun, which allows me to get into my suppress. Which, you know, we're just ultimately just trying to kill one person. And without one person, they're kind of useless, so... Yeah, they're dirty flash abusers is what they are. They always have flash up in the mid lane. So his first is Talia. We got her flash, so she couldn't get out there. But Pantheon still had it, or his just came up. So he was able to use it there. 1-1. Gave the kill to Skarner, which is really good. And yeah, we're going back. Thresh is trying to get some vision. I think my boy is trying to look for maybe a spicy play. Or if someone was coming up trying to gank me, you could throw me a lantern. But nothing really to look to do or see here. I have no mana, but my buddy is screaming at me right here to come with him to go like somewhere over here. So yeah, he hits the plant. And he's telling me to help him. He can hit the plant so I can get some mana back. So that's a pretty good heads up play. I didn't really think about honeydew bushes being in the river. But he's looking to go for a play. All I need is a lantern. I'm really just not getting any lantern. So maybe if I had a lantern, that would help. But, you know, it's not too bad. We get him to back off. I don't know. Did I see? They didn't blow any flashes or anything. But basically helped relieve pressure, which is really good. So we get a lot of damage back onto the bot lane. So that way my boy and Caitlyn can kind of farm in peace. So yeah, that's about it. I basically go back, I buy some items, and then I come back. I have enough for a lost chapter, and since it had been a long time since I did any kind of roaming, I bought lucidity boots. Looks like bot lanes, okay, they get 1 kill. Not too bad. 1 for 2, not the best, but you know, they do trade 1 kill for it. But at the same token, you know, I'm kind of bullying the Pantheon right now. I don't know how I took 2 turret shots there, but that kind of sucked. So basically going through, and you know, I'm up on CS again. I guess trying to roam potentially on the Scion. Yeah, so it looks like that's what I'm doing. They don't see me just yet until now. Going in, I can throw out a Q to check the bush. So right there, if you were to look in the Fog of War, you wouldn't see anything. And then there, I chain CC with the Anivia. I have my suppress into their stun, into my silence, so then that's really good. So we get away, we get a kill for the top laner, and he can go back to farming. And he's building the Rod of Ages, so looks like he's doing a good job on scaling. Meanwhile, it would be nice if the Skarner would have just ran down the mid lane here and tried to back him off this turret, because right there he got 2 turret plates, but that's kind of the trade-off I get for roaming, so that's nothing to be mad about or sad about. Yeah, come back. I still don't have enough to get Leandries yet, but I can do this. I'm trying to ping that Pantheon might be trying to ult here to fly in, but it seems like they really don't even need that help because Wei gets the root and both of them are dead. So all I can really do is continue to push and then hopefully catch him off guard. He's in the middle of getting the Spire, but I'm just trying to back Pantheon off of this wave. I get my second turret plate back, which is good. Now here, I make the dumb mistake of fouling. I thought this might have been winnable with me and my buddy, and thinking that we had, like, you know, maybe one or... I didn't have ult in hindsight, and I also didn't realize that that slowed so much. And they kind of just clapped us. But yeah, I guess it's okay because, you know, mistakes will be made. You're never perfect. That was my first death since the start of the game. Not the best following, but, you know, Skarner got out, which ultimately, if he's 2-0, it's better that he doesn't die. He doesn't have a bounty yet, but, you know, it's always better when your teammates don't die. You know, you're trying to make the least amount of deaths possible for your team. So yeah, so we're going back. We still can't buy the Leandries. I think I'm very close to it. But yeah, I definitely need to go back and catch this wave. Nothing's really happening here. And bot lane's still kind of getting shoved pretty hard. I'd say the game is pretty even. I would say, if anything, they're definitely up. I don't know how to look for team gold necessarily, but I think that, you know, an inting Scion with more CS than the Anivia is not good, because he's worth no gold. He still farms the same exact amount. So that's one thing. I think I'm a little bit ahead on the Pantheon just due to based off of assists and helping out my team. Skarner is ahead for sure, but the bot lane is also... So I give it to the blue team. Blue team is ahead, but it's not horrible. So, you know, we're still trying to catch waves, still trying to play distance against Pantheon, because he could definitely get close to one-shotting. Looks like he's building Merc Treads. You should always be looking at the enemy items to see what kind of stuff they're building. And yeah, so we land a really good hook here. He flashes out of the flay. That Jin's good. But then I noticed that they were running, so I'm myself running. And Pantheon uses his ult to come in, so I'm just trying to save her one kill and then immediately flash out, but I still get stunned and then a little bit minion blocked, so that sucks. I didn't have a shutdown, but I got his shutdown because he was 3-0. What is that? 350 bounty? Yeah, so that is good. I think because of that, Pantheon, he still has flash. I think he thinks that he can take the Skarner, but Skarner is also, you know, really fed. So he takes a turret shot, wastes flash, and the Caitlyn ult comes in. So that was actually a really good play by my boys. My boys on the Skarner and the Caitlyn. Yeah, they were using all their brain power for that one. That's good. We love to see that. So basically here, we're still just trying to look. I know I can get one more turret plate. I'm trying to, you know, just be present as much as I can and, you know, shove mid along so that I can shove, then I can roam. I can shove, I get ahead, then I can roam. And so that's kind of what I'm doing here, because I know Pantheon has to come back at some point to try and catch this. So I can sit there and I can hit this, assuming that maybe, you know, Talia doesn't come this way, but they killed Thresh already, so Caitlyn's got to back off. And yeah, it kind of resets things. So not a whole lot going. We know that they're going to try and gank because Talia was already there. No real objectives to set up yet. I don't see drag spawning anytime, like, right soon. I do want to highlight this play, not to put my buddy on blast or anything, but I think the whole time that this was happening okay, so I backed up about 30 seconds. So right here, Skarner sees that, you know, he's running around, running amok in the jungle. He's just trying to look for waves. He's not worth any gold. You know, he's still 0-4. My buddy made the remark after he gets his kill here. He's like, wow, that was only 37 gold. It's like, yeah, he's doing it for a reason. So, I mean, it's better to just have Anivia shove and then come back and try to deal with it other than this. Because this right now, you know, look at all this time spent. He's doing this while our jungler, or while the enemy jungler is going in against the ADC, arguably worth a lot more gold because she has 2 kills. So the whole time that he's doing this, not a lot is happening. Does it show the gold amount? I'm very curious about this, just to prove a point. Which again, nothing bad against my boy. Let's see. 176 gold, which is fine. You know, 176 gold is fine. But if you think about it, you know, Talia is over here doing work against our ADC. In that time, he could have farmed chickens, he could have went Krugs, he could have gotten the Scuttlebug, then he also could have started to counter jungle. He wouldn't know exactly what camps are up, but maybe he could set up for a counter jungle, sit in the bush, try and gank. But, you know, after that, he's half HP, going back to farming the jungle. So I get the first turret, which is pretty huge. We needed that because I knew that this turret was going to fall soon. And then basically trying to look again for something in the bot lane. Trying to speed this back up. See what kind of plays we make here. My brother on the Thresh just clapped him, so that was awesome. Let me zoom that back out. Boom, hits him with the flay. Hits him, ignites the Jhin. We get the kills, so that's huge. At this point, you know, I'm just trying to help my buddy out and push the wave. Again, Pantheon doesn't seem like he's coming right away, so I know I have time to hit this and go back and reset for Dragon, because that is a very important thing. And then they also make the hard play of, sorry, I kind of zoomed that out, or fast forward that way too much. They dove top lane. So they dove top lane. I'm pretty sure Talia, oh, she didn't trade, she didn't have the eye. But yeah, they get two things there. I'm trying to ping my friend off to, you know, maybe go help look for Dragon. But it's okay. We can get something here, so it's perfectly fine. We were talking, he's like, just get the Scion, just get the Scion. I'm like, does he have kills yet? He doesn't have kills yet, so we should go Pantheon. So then, right, you know, mid-fight, I turn. I should have maybe done it from the start, but it's really good. If you'll see here, Pantheon turns his back to Caitlyn. He turns his back to me. So all of these hits are doing regular amounts of damage, which is a lot. So we get that kill there. It looks like, oh, he didn't bring, there's no turret aggro to begin with, but he kills the Jhin, which is huge. I TP back over. I have my ult, go in there, hoping that if he didn't have flash, maybe he could get the stun. But this was a pretty good fight. I have constant space aids on her, weaving in autos when I can, and then going for that kill. So I think my buddy, oh, that was he knew that the Spire was there to take, but, you know, that was a lucky hit. Basically, you know, we can't do anything, it's whatever. So they traded back into the top lane to get the top turret. Top laner switched to bottom, is more safe. You know, there's the whole rotation of fighting happening, so they're all doing that. I'm gonna go back. My buddy quotes, it's like, I think I'm dead here. But actually, he is the one who was dead. So yeah, so now that we got this kill, we know for a fact that we should definitely just go for drag. Get the dragon, and then that'll be that. We can already assume, oh, I didn't even see what happened here with the wave. Oh, they catch my boy out in the curtain call. And oh, that flea. The flea into the lightning bolt. Boy is broken. The flea into the R, so that's the EQ into R into QW. So I'm already learning his combos, so I'm gonna use it sometime soon. But yeah, we basically trade objectives. You know, the game's still even. It's still an even state. I have my Rylai's now, which is really good. And at this point, I was like, screw it. I'm just gonna go for the Rabadons because I'm already 5-3 and I'm up 40 CS. So I might as well just try and go for maximum damage because I'm not the main source of AP. I think that should be Anivia, but with as much fighting as I have been doing, I think it's very much worth it, especially if I can get onto one of the squishies. So here goes again my buddy trying to fight the Scion, but this time Anivia is coming for the backup. And at this point, we kind of get in a little too much over our head, but the Rylai's is so good because of the slows. It makes their fighting and kiting so much harder, especially if they can't do it as like a way or like a Jin who has the speed up from his passive? Yeah, the move speed. So having some of those things on really help. I see Pantheon try and miss and throw and miss a spear. And then we don't know what to do at this point. There's no real objectives up. My buddy thinks he's dead, but again, kind of is. But maybe we're trying to see if something wasn't warded, that perhaps we could try and go this way, but we are stepping on a ward, stepping on multiple wards. So right now it's a 3v4, not looking the absolute best, but we do see Talia running. So that's a good thing to put on her, is I can put the space aids on her and run away so that she does die and I can just start walking away. And that's a good thing to do to get her out of her ult. And then the support 1v1's the mid laner. That's sad. Let's see what happens here. But yeah, having Malzahar ult for Talia is really helpful if she's trying to engage or like run you down or hit a turret or something or get in the way. So you can ult her, you can R her off of her little rock slide that she jumps on. So we're just going to follow this along. Let me see what's going on here in the game. 19 minutes. There's still so much stuff that's happening, man. So basically, 6-3, still just trying to go for Rabadons, trying to play, just wait for objectives, you know, catch waves, which I am not doing, because my buddies wanted to fight the Scion, which causes the whole brigade to come out, a bunch of Avengers, so I flash out of the way. Pantheon's kind of doing his thing over there, and at this point, I still don't know why we didn't just farm, but, you know, it is ranked flex. It's with the boys. We don't really care too much. We're not trying to play that hard. But that was a really unlucky death. We get the kill onto that on Wei, which is good because a lot of shutdowns are being given right now. Watch this ADC carnage here. It's ADC 1v1. Man, that Jin was pretty good. Where is it at? Right here. I needed to step up just a tiny bit more to predict that she might throw out her Q. See, if I stepped just a tiny bit more, I would have been able to alter fully under turret, get the kill and survive, but, you know, it didn't happen, so it is what it is. Meanwhile, Anivia is just pounding down at the base over there. They have, you know, 2 people dead, Pantheon coming back. Oh, sorry, I accidentally hit replay. But, you know, we're going to give up some turrets. They're going to give up some turrets. That wall actually hurts, I guess. So, no, it shouldn't hurt. So, I don't know. Does she have any kind of... No, she doesn't. So, I don't really understand how that happens, how the turret auto-targeted her. But, almost got that turret. They only got... So, we got 1-for-1 turrets. But we almost got an inhib turret, which I think is a lot more valuable. That split push was pretty nutty. So, we have Dragon coming up here in a little bit. Is there timers? I guess not, but maybe if there was a timer. So we need to start preparing for Dragon, but someone also has to try and stop Shelly, who she's running through. So it's me and my buddy. We're walking by, just trying to get vision, create a presence in the lane, create the proper opening to start running in. So I got kind of scared there, thinking that, you know, that someone else was there with them, because I don't know why Talia would just walk up like that for a Spire. But she does. So basically I'm sitting here trying to throw abilities over the wall and look for a pick. So anytime I see someone get close, that's all I really care about. I'm just going to sit there. I also like to walk this way because then you can throw your Q out like that. And basically we're here creating pressure so that they cannot step up that way. I see 2 people. Start to slowly back off. You don't really have to. Yeah, just make sure that you're still being an annoyance. We get the Dragon. Thresh is going to die here, but perhaps we can still do something. No, Nivea has to go back because of Shelly with Scion, which is also, you know, not a good thing. Thank God he didn't go Assassin. He went full tank Scion. Because if he was Assassin, he could take those turrets super fast. But basically, it's me. I'm trying to throw out some kind of stuff to just deter them off of the turret for a second, maybe. But I missed that. And then I don't get the kill there, but I do get a kill on Pantheon, which is huge. I make him slow. We don't lose the inhib, so that was pretty good. Yeah, it seemed like he was trying to go for a kill. Tried to change his mind to go back to the base. Ooh, it's kind of... Oh, we stunned and rooted him enough. But yeah, I almost big-brained it with the Jhin, trying to get me under turret with the ultimate. So, I mean, it is what it is. At this point now, 23 minutes into it, we still got 16 more minutes to go. 8 and 5, we have our Rabadons. I think the next thing I'd go for here would probably be a Void Staff or a Zhonya's, just because of how bursty they are. I don't really know, again, I don't really know what's going on here. My buddies wanted to fight. So Anivia did have a really good flank TP, which you'll see here. Or not a TP, yeah, she just walked that way. So she was coming in from the rear, and they see now that they are caught out. Sion immediately TPs, I TP to follow. Anivia, I guess, makes the wrong move of walking that way. But if we can at least kill Wei out of this, which we do, that's really good. I'm able to put a little bit of dips going down, at least slowing him if he was trying to run forward. And then I think Pantheon ults in. Yeah, he definitely ults. After they get the kill on Anivia, he ults in over here. So probably is going to go for that Caitlyn. Yeah, she kind of stun locked herself because of the ultimate. It's not her fault. But we get the kills there. Ultimately, it's a losing fight. I can't really help that, so I'm going to try and see if I can hit the plant to go from the other side. But again, can't really help there. I just have to retreat and go back. There's no shot they can do Baron, so they try to go in and kill me. Oh, I want to highlight, yeah, this is kind of like, this is low-key a Smurf if you're a Malzahar player. This is the most mechanics you'll ever use. Look at this. Flash away. I'm trying to weave between Jhin, Alt, and W, and Sion potentially throwing his Qs out. And now a Talia. So I at least get one of the kills. I go 1 for 3 on that. And basically I'm dodging everyone's skill shots. So I think that's pretty impressive. That's hard to do. So we get that kill. We're dead though. We go back. Our team's just trying to clear again. Not the best clear pattern, I would say. I mean, it's better to be safe in numbers, because right now the game's really uncertain and we're kind of falling behind. I would put Anivia down in like a side lane or something, but again, this fighting, not fighting over XP, but just sharing XP isn't the best. Sharing XP, sharing gold resources when you have a wave that's starting to push right here. You have a wave that's starting to build up over here. And then, I don't know why they're fighting this, because they know it's just them three. But, whatever. At this point, you know, some of my buddies just want to get out. Not get out, but, you know, it's a 5v5. So we're just talking, listening to music, whatever. Here comes in the Talia ult. Talia just murks the Caitlyn, and the Skarner dies to like a 1v3, 1v4. So now it's up to me and my buddy to try and stop their push onto the base. I found that he was right there. Under turret is where he landed, so I immediately ulted him. If I could have held out a little bit longer, I think that would have been awesome. I was already, you know, taking shots from Jhin. But maybe if I didn't get the root or stun from Pantheon jumping on me, then it would have been awesome. It would have been a lot better. We'll see. Oh, he dies. They get the egg, but, I mean, Wei can't do anything there. Comes back with the wall. That was nice. That was a really good play by Anivia. But they get our inhib turret. They get both, or I guess just one inhib. My poor dude. The Thresh be struggling out here. Yeah, and they kind of troll just by staying around. I mean, Dragon is going to be up soon. So he dies. Jhin makes a great escape. Anivia dies to Talia. I'm signaling that I have TP up right now. It is up. I'm just going to clear out these waves, especially because one of them's a super. and then I'm just going to TP back in when I can. So I TP into the drag, and so right now, this probably wasn't the best play because we don't have a lot of range. Actually, it ended up being a horrible play, but you know, maybe I should have done just poking straight up and should not have ulted like that. But it was the Jhin. But you'll see at the result of this, no, he gets back up. I'm on cooldowns for some of my abilities. And then that, man. Then he gets a Q. No, he gets the kill. So ultimately, we lose the drag. We lost 2 people. It's like a 2 for 2 maybe. That Duskblade saved his life there because he was burning. But it's okay. We'll take what we can get. You know, again, it's a very back and forth game. Both people are kind of trying really hard. Jhin just murks the Caitlyn. And yeah, poor Thresh also just cannot move. So now all they have to do is push in bot, try and get the last turret, and then win the game. They have a Scion who doesn't worry about towers, so that's not good. So basically we're just waiting for our team to get up, and hopefully we can do something here. So he's sprinting in. You know, as long as he can try and get something or someone maybe. And then I'm also here. I just get blown up. That was a really bad play. That's on me. That's on me. Really bad play right there. I just, for whatever reason, failed to hit an ult. I didn't silence anyone, and I just died. So there goes the Scion being a menace and almost killing our team. We got the Skarner bringing them back. Nice. Hitting. Realizing where that Pantheon shield's at and then going from behind of it. And then almost. Yeah, very nice. Because Jhin still has Gale Force. Or no, he used Gale Force. I don't know when exactly, but yeah, that was a good flash by Caitlyn to stay safe. So we're out of there. And we live to fight another day. You know, that could have went really bad. We could have just folded and they could have marched up the bot inhib into the turret. Or just got all 3 inhibs and totally crippled us. But they didn't. So now we're just going, catch waves. Again, don't really know if/how we want to fight this. But, yeah, I know we have to play around Baron. I know that's the one thing. We're probably going to have to give Baron, in my opinion. But maybe we give Baron and look for a pick here. Which we get a shot, which is really nice. But again, we can't really do anything here. Talia, I was waiting to see if Talia would do anything. Brought Talia over the wall, so I couldn't hit her at all if I wanted to. Our Caitlyn almost got out. I almost tried to hit the Pantheon. Oh, and they killed Skarner right there. I just wanted to make sure that I could kill the Jhin. Because Jhin absolutely needed to die. Because if Jhin stays alive, oh, he just destroys the turret. You're talking Pantheon can easily hit a turret. Scion doesn't do a ton of damage, but yes, he will hit the turret. And then they have supers. Wei probably does good damage too, since he has a lot of damage in his build. So looking at this situation, game's over, right? Is it? So, they're just going through. I think they are good sports, which is their biggest downfall. Is that they're just waiting. Oh no, we got saved. That's right, we got saved by the inhib. So inhib comes up. Homeboy on the Caitlyn almost just got clapped inside of the fountain. And then going through, and we can at least fight another time. So going through, Skarner gets at least a hit. Hopefully the kill on the Pantheon, which is very nice, he does. Thresh and Caitlyn are dealing with the Scion. Skarner gets the other kill on him, which is awesome. So at this point, we're like, okay, now we know that we kind of just got a couple shutdowns. We know that they're going to try and win the game. So I'm, for reference, you know, I'm 12-10, basically full build. I did get that Void Staff. I think the last item I got was the Zhonya's. I don't even know how we do this, how we play for Dragon or anything. But they're looking for a couple of picks. I think my friend got kind of caught there. Nothing really happens. I get the silence on. We can definitely kill Jin. So I'm going to try and just help take him down. We have friends coming to pinch from one side, coming back down, but then we realize that he's trying to run, so I'm running back up. So all I'm trying to do is just press R. It doesn't matter what kind of damage I do, just press R. So we get the kill there, which is huge, because I don't know what they could have done with Jin if Jin was still up and alive. Talia is just farming the jungle. Is she not full build? Yeah, she is absolutely full build. I don't know why she's doing that. I don't know why some of the things happen in this game. I think that's the spirit of the 5v5s. But, yeah, we don't really have too much going on here. They're probably just going to secure this dragon. We let them have that. It's not soul point, so it doesn't really matter. And then we're trying to see if maybe we can do something against Talia, which is really... That was a huge play right there, because... not a huge play, a clever play, because I know I have to, in order to alter, I have to get the Q off, so we get, or the Banshee's Veil. So I Q the Banshee's Veil, it takes time for her to channel the rock wall, so then I can press R, and then when I press R, Anivia has the easiest walk up into the stun that anyone has ever seen. My buddies fight, and they get the Pantheon. What's going on here? They're all just looking. Yeah, they're all looking for maybe a play. Skarner goes in. Caitlyn's just unloaded. And wow, yeah, we kill the Scion too. But the Wei is still a madman. So I think this play here is also really good. I just walk in. I do a lot of damage. I think if my Q hits right there, he's dead. But I was able to hit a Q and get the kill. And then I think here, the Jin is just trying to do something. I think he thinks that he's really strong. Probably doesn't realize that the Skarner's right there. Hits the stun. I think that was on a Caitlyn trap. I think Skarner missed the E. So yeah, so then we ace them, which is insane. Okay. So now there's not really much we can do. Yeah, I have the Zonia, see. It's the last item, 15 and 10. Last thing, I mean, all we can do is kind of turtle. Because look, they have a Scion, a Talia, and a Pantheon. All three of them could just dive in the base if they really want to. A surrender vote failed. They tried to surrender. Don't really know. I don't know why my friends play the way that they do. Other than, you know, it's just a 5v5, so it is what it is. But I don't know why those two are that far up. Let's see. So we know everyone's coming back off of timers. Granted, you know, Jin and Wei have 20 seconds. But if you think about it, Pantheon can ult in at any time, and he does. Talia can go really fast with her ult. And then Scion. Scion runs really far, really fast. So, you know, instantly, you got 3 people. It's a 3v2. None of our teammates are there. I tried to push bot because we still have that turret to get. But, yeah, they kill Skarner. And at this point, we're just trying to put any kind of dips that we can down. If we kill Pantheon, you know, that's fine. I flash E the Talia just to kill her. Because I know that I'm probably going to die anyways. I'm trusting that somewhere along the way my teammates can live this. I don't know why he just TP's in like that, but yeah, they're going for the end. Short terms come short. All things considered, he's just trying to end the game. You know, he gets all the way up into the base and he's just free hitting it. But he is a tank Scion, so he doesn't do that much damage, but he also doesn't take that much. So I don't know why they're not trying to just like run into the lane and stop our backs. Because right now it's just those two. And, you know, he's just going purely for the base. Caitlyn gets a nice reset off into, you know, some items. And she can just start freely attacking. So yeah, he gets the kills there. He's in the ultimate mode. You gotta hit him with the stun. That stun saved the base. It was at 300 HP. Oh my god. Yeah, so the base is at 300 HP. WHAAAT's just trying to see if they can run up and even try to tap it, you know. They're signaling Pantheon Ultimate coming in here in a second. Which is all the things that I was thinking of. So Anivia just went back because they were trying to help out the inhibs. But we see that the inhib respawns, so Anivia comes back in, lands an awesome stun. That's huge. And so this whole time, I'm trying to just cut off, you know, do I walk back into base or do I just sit here? But then I see the Taliyah wall come in. I thought she was going one way. I was going to sit here and wait. I thought Pantheon might come down from mid lane. But then he doesn't. And so when I see him, I'm like, okay, I can do this now. So then I walk up, you know, Skarner, I mean, the whole transaction here of everything taking place. I mean, Skarner is almost full build. And, you know, I guess he gets caught out. Taliyah's just checking bushes and luckily got that. But me and Anivia know what's up. We know how to defend. And I think this is the most valiant defense that we've had. You got all three of them. You got Pantheon, Taliyah, and Sion. And they're just saying, hey, you know, we're just going to try and brute force something. No? Okay, we're just going to get Baron. Alright, scratch everything I just said there in that last minute. So we're going back. You know, this is the final countdown. Thresh tried for the steal. It's a valiant effort. Didn't work out quite the way they wanted it to. But now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the play. So we have 4 people up. Skarner is the only one who's semi-relatively tanky, right? Because he has some items, more attack speed, but yeah, he has some tank items. So it's a 4v5, and they have Baron buff. Watch this. So I'm trying to throw out as much long-range abilities as I can, maybe trying to throw out my minions. Huge play that we get on the Taliyah. We see Taliyah, hold on, I gotta back this up. We gotta go in slow motion for this whole fight. So basically, you know, throwing out abilities here and there. I'm trying to throw out anything. Qs are long distance. Ws, if they don't hit my minions will get a free proc on them. So this Comet, the Comet allows the Banshee's Veil to go off, which allows me to get the stun, which allows us to get the kill on Taliyah. I don't know why Pantheon's just running in like that. We're trying to keep our distance away from the ADC in the back line. Pantheon's kind of wasting his moves. He does the jump in order to counter that. Izonia. And then, you know, we got Anivia doing damage to the Jhin, which allows us to get a kill. I try and run in from behind. Skarner already gets all the kills. And we ace them. A 4v5 clean ace. And so at this point, I'm screaming for my team. I'm like, just follow me, follow me. We can end, we can end. What's their timers? 23 on Taliyah. I have ultimate up. I have ultimate. Yeah, my ultimate just got up. So I'm screaming at my team, you know, we have the damage to do this. You know, Skarner gets auto resets. We have a Caitlyn. We can end this thing. So again, 7 seconds on the Taliyah. I'm just trying to throw out my minions to proxy them before the turrets start attacking the minions. So they attack the Voidlings. I get off the spell shield and immediately hit R, and then we win the game. So I also wanted to highlight another good thing here that I did, is that I knew Taliyah was going to be up, so I purposely started to step up. I know she has Banshee's Veil on, so I immediately press, I guess it just got up, and then I got it off. So you press E, which the Banshee's Veil negates any ability. So I press the E right away to get off the Banshee's Veil into the R, which suppresses. And then I still had my spell shield on, which allows us to get that. So that's the game right there. I do really quickly want to highlight this one more time, because this was just a crazy fight. Crazy fight, all mistakes. A lot of the whole fight started and was possible because of Comet. Comet hit her mid-ult. We're going through with our whole team. You know, really good distancing between all of our teammates. You know, Anivia zoning off the 2 most important people at this point in time. putting a lot of damage on, even just getting like an extra Q, allows the Caitlyn ultimate to 100% go through. Skarner's just running him down because he doesn't take damage to magic damage like that because he's very tanky, and we get the kill. Get the kill, and then we run it down. So that's a good play by the boys. Good play by the team overall. And yeah, this is how you not back down after your backs are against the wall, and our base literally had 300 HP. So that was crazy. And that's the video. So thank you, friends. Hope you enjoyed watching, and see you on the next one.